I'm here with Vernon Douglas, who is a businessman, a poultry farmer, and he's going to lay out to you what is happening with him, with his farm. It's about him. So let's just hear. Morning, Mr. Douglas.
Morning, Brother Brian. Well, the farming on a whole. Let me step outside of the box for a while. Farming on a whole is going through a phase. But when it comes to poultry, they went and created a hatchery out at Dumbarton. And we used to order chicken from abroad, but after they come with the hatchery, me and a lot of other farmers decide, well, okay, let me support local. So everybody start buying chicken from Dumbarton instead of Barbados. But the problem we have in here now, this is a trust government. I using layman language. I ain't using no dressing up language. The government here love to trust. Even Labour, they trust him. They used to trust the eggs because the eggs that normally hatch at the hatchery is imported fertile eggs, and they will hatch them here. But when they credit the eggs from those farmers who have brooder farms and bring them here, they never used to pay. And that creates a problem. Now they down till they only doing broilers. What happened? My farm alone, I used to keep like 10,000 layers on my farm. Now I'm down to 1,500. I have to lay off all my workers. And you know the beauty about it, Brian? Mm-hmm. Most of my workers, they were ULP. So that is the point. So they put in their own people out of bread, because it don't really matter who you support once you come and you perform. But I have to lay off everybody. I have one lady now giving her 3 days a week. Look, we done since month before the last. I'm seeing imported eggs and the local market here. Imported eggs.
You gotta be kidding.
Yes, since
I mean, it's not December where we could allow.
No, since a month before the last, and you can contact a prominent business house. I would not call the name. But you know who they are in town. And if you make a call to that manager of that prominent supermarket, you will hear since month before the last, I'm seeing imported eggs here. All because of you cannot get chicken. Mm-hmm. No, we had to be ordering chicken from Miami. And right up to the whole of next year already booked out. The whole of next year. Miami is telling you the whole of next year booked out. Where do we go from here? How far could we endure this? These people don't care nothing about farming. I don't know if you could recall the last election there. Brother Arnim said that he would
Tell me.
He would replant
2,000
acres of banana to start with, and any farmer fall under the program would be given $500 until banana start shipping. They come and they double it. I think by now we should have been shipping banana. Not one whole of banana was planted. So you want to tell me that they're serious about farming? And next aspect of farming they're destroying, Brian. Mm-hmm. Under the NDP regime, they did have a nice brooding station out at Orange Hill. You can go and get pedigree pigs, and you can have pedigree pigs and increase your stock and thing. Do you know politicians, you hardly could go out there and get a pig now. Politicians use it as a campaign tool, going out, they getting pigs.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Giving to the cronies. Yeah. You can't go out there anymore. Well, I can't speak about in the capacity with the sheep and goat. I don't know if they have any remaining. I don't know if they have any pedigree goat and sheep remaining out there, because a lot of people around in high up love goat mutton. So I don't know if they still have out there. Yeah. But I could speak about pigs. But it's a sad state of affairs, Brian.
I want you to go over though. I don't like to interrupt people when I'm interviewing them too much, especially when they're on a roll. and I know you're getting passionate there, kind of. I want you to tell us the numbers. Now you just said, I think you told me that you had
my farm, I always keep 10,000 layers.
10,000
10,000 layers. Yes. And now I'm down to 1,500. My best subject in school was recess. I can't do the maths. But
so not even quarter.
that is what I'm telling you.
You're not even quarter. You're
Yes.
1/8.
Only the pens I have. So sometimes when people meet me and still call me egg man, I say I'm a man, but I don't have the egg again. Don't have eggs.
And
You know?
and this is directly because of the hatchery.
The hatchery out there.
And they're not producing enough.
So they're not serious about neither farming, tourism, nothing at all.
Fishing, because they spent on $35 million.
Million out there, nothing.
And that is closed. So it's just about election.
Brian, I
So
am
now
one.
when you talk now, I think they might do something because the election might be coming up soon, next 2 years or whatever. So I don't know. So what are you going to do now? What are you doing to survive?
Brian, why you think I come to you to pull either 2 string I want you pull for me? See if you get my name on the poor relief list, or give me back my job. I don't have a choice.
Well, you know, they like me. They will really help you to me.
Well,
really help you.
well,
you got to be kidding, eh?
Well, I am sending out this call. If anybody who know they can pull a link for me, try get me on that poor relief list, please.
Right.
Try get me on that poor relief list, because I don't have a choice. But under one condition, I'm not going to vote ULP even though you put me on the list.
Yeah.
I'm not going to vote them at all. But just try get me on the list. Brian, it's a sad state of affairs out here.
Yeah.
Don't know how long could we endure this.
And you have other friends who do
A lot of farmers, they don't give me that permission to call name, but I think the problem we have here in this country,
you had
Brian,
one close down to you. Close down to
Yes.
you. He's still up?
he still have some boards too. But come back again to something. Let me go back on another topic. And the boards. Now, even though you bring in the chicken from Miami, the chicken may not be expensive, but the duty, I don't think farmers should be paying no duty at customs and this chicken, especially where is the government is at fault. Right. So by the time you pay the Amerijet,
good point,
the Amerijet and customs, the price right up there. Right up there. You want to bring in 3,000 chicken, it almost costing you almost $20,000. Almost $20,000.
Yeah, let me do some business again, because I want people to understand what really happened to you. Eh? You had 10,000 boards. How much on average? I know you know exactly. How much on average the amount of eggs you used to harvest? Let's say a day a week.
Well, most of the time, Brian, you get when at peak you may get 95%, sometimes 90.
Meaning at 9,000.
Production.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Right. If not on a basic, you get like 85% production, and that is just norm. You never get 100% production.
Which means all the boards don't lay.
No.
Okay, good.
Yes.
At one time.
At one time.
Right. So you will get about 8,000 eggs
yes.
every other day or something like that.
Yes.
Right. 8,000 eggs.
Yes.
And that could supply about 2-3 supermarkets.
I'm telling you, but no.
And now you're down to 15. So
15 and
you'll be getting about, say, 1,002 also.
Yes, anyway, about it.
That's just enough to sell on the street.
On the street. That way I can't take up a supermarket to supply them.
And this is happening to everybody who's in
everybody. One farmer who used to have more boards more than me, he tell me just picking up just over a case of eggs, which is a case of eggs is 12 flat and 30 eggs in a flat. So you do your maths.
36, that's nearly 400 eggs.
You see?
Yeah.
So lot of farmers, and these are and most of it you have to lay off workers. And Brian, that is not easy. You think you have a worker, they might go and make a debt by coats, take out a little tray set to make themselves happy and nice. You have to tell them, well, you have to go home. You think that is easy for a business person, especially if you don't develop a relationship with your worker. You think that is easy for you to tell a worker they have to go home?
Yeah. Yes. So you have anything else to add? Because I know how you feel. You're
really,
very passionate there.
These people have no heart at all. Only thing I'm saying is just a family affairs. going on here. Look, you're seeing children of certain class. I'm watching on Facebook, children who go to school with these same people, brighter than them, was looked over. They at the United Nations and all this kind of thing. It's just a family affairs we running here.
Yeah.
This morning I was talking to a prominent labor woman, and when she tell me what she going through, Brad, everybody's feeling the pinch. Yeah. All this growth we seen happening in St. Vincent is an individual belly. Don't ask me who it is. They belly growing by leap and bound. I wonder the way that stomach is big, if their pocket is big like that, well, I wouldn't like to see it. Yeah. You understand?
Okay, so we were talking with Mr. Douglas, and I think that's it.
For now, I have a lot to think, but we have to.
I'd like to invite you on the radio tonight, but I don't know you.
Brian, I would definitely love to come, but I can't even buy gas. You notice I have to be catching van come to town.
I notice you walk.
I had to catch van come to town. I can't afford license and insurance for my vehicle.
And you're a human.
And besides it, remember a few years ago, I fall in one of the half decent. Well, I'm not a public servant, but I'm one of the half decent man. Somebody talk about. Say the half decent public servant used to train the vehicle every 2 years. Now he passed a law. Not even decent now. Much less half decent could train the vehicle now.
I can't bring in any.
Can't bring in none.
Yeah.
I want to take stop. So in other words, these people on a mission not to see the ordinary poor people come up and get nothing. So all the half decent, Brian, I don't know if you was decent or half decent, but sure you can't change your vehicle now every 2 years.
I don't